This week's what I eat in a day will be slightly different. So in the week I managed to accidentally ingest some gluten somewhere. I had a couple of processed products and basically it's just wrecked my stomach with a few days of bad diarrhea. So tons of Imodiums going in. My friend has been coconut water. So one of the most hydrating things you can drink, possibly the most hydrating. It's isotonic, full of electrolytes. So for a sportsman, you need electrolytes to help conduct electricity. Obviously, our muscles work off of electrical impulse, so firing your muscles. Just really so hydrating. So it was really good to get that in pre, intra, post workout. Anytime really, but you know, if you're feeling unwell and you can't get much, you're struggling with nutrients, like it's just a nutrient packed way to hydrate really good, rather than putting in tons of fruit and smoothies. I've been relying more on kind of starches, so as my friend Josie Keck put it, kind of giving your intestines something to grip onto. So here I've got some brown rice. I'm pretty much better today, but I'm just going to ease back into eating. I'm not going to shove loads of calories in for the sake of it. You know, normally I'm thinking, oh, I've got to get my 5,500 calories, I've got to make gains, etc., etc. Well, actually, what I've realised is I need to be kind to myself. The sooner I relax, that, you know, my stomach go back to normal, my intestines, you know, the quicker I'll get better. So just playing it by ear today, really. Okay, as normal, got my usual supplementation, so vegan glucosamine, some chlorella, and my B12 as always. I'm not going to keep explaining every week exactly what they do, so if you want to know the reason for those, have a look back in one of my previous episodes. Stomach seems fairly good, so I'm going to get stuck into some dried mulberries now. These are kind of nature's toffees. Really sweet. Meal number 2 is going to be a smoothie. So again, I'm trying to just recover my stomach from this, what I think was a gluten incident. So for the last few days I've been using coconut palm sugar, just so I've not got so much volume in my digestive tract, you know, while it's kicking off. So coconut palm sugar is hardly, it's not refined, they just take the water out of the nectar to leave a sugar. It's a really low glycemic index food. It's got most of the nutrition left, you know, vitamins, minerals, etc. So while I don't eat this all the time, it's a handy tool if needs be. Okay, so I've got my smoothie. I've got half the dates in there I normally have. That's another good whack of calories. Flax seeds as always. Scoops worth of soya protein. And I'm going to put some spinach in. We've got kale and spinach. Kale is a little bit kind of bitter, and if your stomach's not quite right, it's not, I don't think it digests as well as spinach. So spinach, like, not so much of a taste, it goes in easy. And that's why I'm doing that. Meal 3 is going to be another smoothie. So I've run out of coconut palm sugar, but my stomach's getting better as the days going on in my intestines. So I'm basically just going to use dates as the base of my smoothie. Normally I have dates and bananas. Bananas are about 25 carbs per 100 grams, whereas dates are about 75 carbs per 100 grams. So again, it's just been a little kinder to myself while I'm not quite up to speed. So protein goes in, scoops worth. Flax seeds again, it's all getting a bit repetitive. And I fancy like a chocolatey taste just for a bit of a change. Normally I'd put like berries and things in, but again they're probably not the best for my intestines at the minute. So just a bit of carob powder, just sort of a chocolatey taste without all the caffeine. And of course it wouldn't be a vegan whole foods smoothie without some dark leafies. Chocolicious. So generally I have some creatine in here as well. Again, just being kind to myself, let myself recover. Like creatine can mess you up your insides somewhat. What else was I going to say? Oh yeah, so normally my smoothies are 2 litres. This is kind of 5/8 of a litre. So yeah, again, just being kind to myself. I think tomorrow I'll be going on full power, full velocity. My stomach will be better, I'm trying to say. So my last meal is going to be one of our delicious chilies. Recipe on my website and YouTube channel. It really is better the next day. It's delicious. If I do say so myself. Today I've not had as much fluid as usual. Look on my other videos to see what I normally have, but today I've had a couple of litres, mostly just plain water. I'll probably have a couple of chamomile teas before I go to bed, as I'm getting old and it just soothes me, sort of an old person thing. Normally I have about 3 or 4 times the amount of rice. But again, I'm just getting over a stomach upset that I got earlier in the week from eating not so good food. From now on I'm going to eat a lot more. We do eat pretty much all whole foods, don't we, Jen? We have a couple of things in a week, maybe a couple of sausages or, you know, something. But it's kind of put me off having anything like naughty, to be honest.
Yeah.
Just really hits home that real food, whole plant-based foods, high carb, low fat. If you want to be well, just stick that in.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's it from me. If you've enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.